All right, we're here at historic Plainfield Village. That's the old Positive Pie Pizza Parlor. That used to be a breakfast spot of some kind, and apartments. And the second story on that building on the left there is where I used to rent. And there's the old Toyota, looking mean and a little bit rusty. Over here is the bookshop, the Plainfield Bookshop. And over here is where I got my truck towed because I guess you couldn't leave that 24 hours in a row, and it was icy over at my apartment, so I got towed there about 20 years ago. Another Toyota truck, similar to this one. Yeah, so this is where I used to live on the second floor there, and it was cool because you could look down, and there was I don't know if it's there anymore, there was a porch, and it looks like it's missing now, but you could hang out on the porch and watch the waterfall. Downtown Plainfield, Vermont, home of Goddard College, or the former Goddard College. Got a little bit of interesting plants here, but we're gonna walk around the back here. Let's see, I'm just curious. This is where I used to park, my parking spot, back in the 99, 2000. Okay, yeah, I guess it is here. And there's the rear deck. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, it's still here. Maybe they made it shorter, I'm not sure. Yep, I used to hang out here and have my coffee, and you could see the waterfall. And there's my door, and there used to be a window here. That's an apartment building up there, and that's Route 2. It goes all the way across the country up there, Route 2, and Lower Plainfield Village. Goddard, the old painting building and ceramic building here at Goddard is falling into decay, and the college has become insolvent and has been sold. Look what they did in the 70s. Pretty amazing, right? And over here is the sculpture building. The old sculpture building where I took sculpture classes in the late 90s. It's a big building. I guess they got it blocked up. You can't even see in. Boarded up. Tagged up. Yeah. Beautiful buildings and some nice flowers. The old sculpture building. Look at that chimney. Pretty wild. A lot of students went through here. Yep, there we go. A lot of students went to college, I would say in the 70s, and then it peaked out in the 70s and went downhill in the 80s. Ooh, this back door's open. Oh, let's check it out. Yeah, it was said that Fish played here. Fish with Trey Anastasio and all those guys in the 80s played here in the sculpture building. Got their start at Goddard. Goddard's insolvent, and this building's been abandoned probably, I don't know, 19 years. And this is where I went and did all my art sculptures back in the day, a long time ago. Computers. Maybe had a sewer problem. Here's something in here. Books. Upstairs, I can show you. Upstairs is the senior study center. My gosh, it's really gone downhill since the late 90s when I was a student, and now I'm just a alumni of the great Goddard College without grades or a dress code. That's right, you didn't have to wear clothes outside, maybe in class, but outside you could be completely naked. Going up to where my professor and I did our consultations. up to the office. Go through the store, and this is where you talk with the professor. This was his office right here. And we'd have our consultations about our progress in sculpture. Maybe he sat in that chair right there. All right, going up. This is where, wow, it's crazy. I can't believe it's open. This is where you would go across here for the senior study. You had got your own special space to do your senior work, level 8. So I had this space, I think, in like 1999, 2000. And one student would get this whole space to work on their things. Oh, yeah. It's like somebody was working on a sculpture right here, a chair sculpture of some sort. But, yeah, the building's really falling apart now. You can see over here, this glass is missing. I guess it was just plexiglass anyhow. Oh, Goddard. Goddard is going to go away and become something else. Because change is inevitable and you can't stop it. All right, we're here in Lebanon, and I got a new booth here at the Colonial Plaza antique place. It's full of antiques, as far as you can see, and I'm setting up my booth right now. Got some different plates, including Danish plates, and a whole bunch of Coleman stoves. A bunch of things. Let's see how it comes along. Nice little starburst clock. Okay, so here's my booth. It's all set up. Got all the Coleman stoves on the left here. 3 burners and 2 burners. And I have an old wagon made of wood. Brass lamps. I got that starburst lamp as I talked about, and photos of old trains and locomotives and whatever right here. And you got a phone, which is a Jim Beam bottle, but it's kind of rare. And my candelabrum, my slot machine, and a few other things. And I'll get it fuller, but this is my first day set up here. Come visit Colonial Treasures in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, booth 34. Anything here could be yours for the right price.